grid well. Not a great start for Barrichello. Here comes the pack into turn 2. Michael Schumacher still leads. He's followed by Montoya. Next is Fisichella. Retirement was the last thing he needed, but unfortunately, that's the case. It was Albers who got caught up in that as well. Incredibly, it doesn't look to be any damage. The field looks like this. Michael Schumacher leads. Montoya is second. Fisichella third. Fourth is Raikkonen. Felipe Massa is fifth. Alonso sixth. Barrichello is seventh. He's moved up from eighth. And Webber is in eighth place. One place down from his grid position. Look at Michael Schumacher. He's giving it all he's got. That was a lap of 1:21.45. He's starting to get some space between himself and Montoya. Right now, his lap times are averaging the high 1:21s. The gap is now 2.3 seconds. Lap 4 of this Grand Prix. Michael Schumacher leads. Montoya is second. Fisichella third. Fourth is Raikkonen. Felipe Massa is fifth. Alonso sixth. Barrichello is seventh. And Webber is in eighth place. Schumacher's driving is definitely putting the pressure on. That was a lap of 1:21.58. He's pulling away from Montoya. The gap has now grown to 2.3 seconds. Schumacher's driving is definitely putting the pressure on. That was a lap of 1:21.42. He's pulling away from Montoya. The gap is now up to 2.5 seconds. We're on lap 6. Michael Schumacher leads. Montoya is second. Fisichella third. Fourth is Raikkonen. Felipe Massa is fifth. Alonso sixth. Barrichello is seventh. And Webber is in 8th place. Schumacher's driving is definitely putting the pressure on. That was a lap of 1:21.32. He's pulling away from Montoya. The gap is now up to 2.5 seconds. There's 10 laps to go. Michael Schumacher leads. Montoya is second. Fisichella third. Fourth is Raikkonen. Felipe Massa is fifth. Alonso sixth. Barrichello is seventh. And Webber is in 8th place. Montoya is going well, and that last lap was his quickest so far. That was a lap of 1:21.35. He's starting to pull away from Fisichella. The gap now stands at 1.8 seconds. At the halfway mark, Michael Schumacher leads. Montoya is second. Fisichella third. Fourth is Raikkonen. Felipe Massa is fifth. Alonso sixth. Barrichello is seventh. And Button 8th. That's a gain of 1 place. Michael Schumacher. He's giving it all he's got. That was a lap of 121.1. He's starting to get some space between himself and Montoya. The gap now stands at 2.5 seconds. This is lap 9. Michael Schumacher leads. Montoya is second. Fisichella third. Fourth is Raikkonen. Felipe Massa is fifth. Alonso sixth. Seventh is Button. He's moved up from eighth. And Nico Rosberg eighth. Schumacher's driving is definitely putting the pressure on. He's just on a lap of 120.92. He's pulling away from Montoya. The gap is now out to exactly 3 seconds. Schumacher's driving is definitely putting the pressure on. He's just on a lap of 120.92. He's opening up a big lead over Montoya. The gap is out to 3.2 seconds now. The top 8 are as follows. Michael Schumacher leads. Montoya is second. Fisichella third. Fourth is Raikkonen. Felipe Massa is fifth. Alonso sixth. Seventh is Button. Nico Rosberg eighth. Schumacher's driving is definitely putting the pressure on. That was a lap of 121.14. He's opening up a big lead over Montoya. The gap has now increased to 3.7 seconds. Let's see who the top 8 drivers are. Michael Schumacher leads. Montoya is second. Fisichella third. Fourth is Raikkonen. Felipe Massa is fifth. Alonso sixth. Seventh is Button. And Nico Rosberg eighth.
Fisichella has made up some of the distance, but there isn't much of this race left, so he'd better make his move soon. At this moment, Montoya needs to stay focused. The gap now stands at 2.4 seconds. That's a good end to the lap for Fisichella. He's slowly closing in. The margin has shrunk by another 10. Fisichella moves closer in. He's reduced the gap by another 1/10 of a second. He's raised his game, Montoya, and the fight is most definitely on. He's extended the gap by another 1/10 of a second. Fisichella's not going to take it lying down. He's starting to push on now. He's closed the gap by another 2/10 of a second.
Here's the current top 8. Michael Schumacher leads. Montoya is second. Fisichella third. Fourth is Raikkonen. Felipe Massa is fifth.
Fisichella moves closer in. The gap is now 1.9 seconds. He's raised his game, Montoya, and the fight is most definitely on. He's managed to extend his lead by another 2/10 of a second. This is the final lap for race leader Michael Schumacher. In second, it's Montoya. Fisichella's not going to take it lying down. He's starting to push on now. He's slowly closing in. The margin has shrunk by another 10. As we enter the final lap of this Grand Prix, Fisichella is giving his all to try and move up a place in the finishing positions. It looks like this race is still on. Fisichella moves closer in. He's reduced the gap by another 1/10 of a second. Michael Schumacher powers across the line to take top spot on the podium. Montoya will finish in P2. Another historic race concludes here at Monaco. It's always a very special occasion, and this year has been no exception. Drama at its highest, street racing at its most challenging. It's an incredible place, and it's always a pleasure to be here on Grand Prix weekend. 2 weeks from now, and much earlier than in recent years, we'll do it all again at the home of the British Grand Prix, Silverstone. Silverstone could almost be considered the home GP of no less than 6 teams. McLaren, Renault, Williams, Honda, Red Bull and Midland F1 are all based in the UK, and you can be assured of a very special weekend of racing. We'll see you there in June. Thanks for joining us, take care and goodbye.